A Calvary, also called Calvary Hill, Sacred Mount, or Sacred Mountain, is a type of Christian sacred place, built on the slopes of a hill, composed by a set of chapels, usually laid out in the form of a pilgrim's way. It is intended to represent the Passion of Jesus Christ, and it's named after the Calvary, the hill in Jerusalem where, according to tradition, Jesus was crucified. These function as greatly expanded versions of the Stations of the Cross that are usual in Catholic churches, allowing the devout to follow the progress of the stages of the Passion of Christ along the Via Dolorosa in Jerusalem. Each chapel contains a large image of the scene from the Passion it commemorates, sometimes in sculpture, that may be up to life size. This kind of shrine was especially popular in the Baroque period when the Holy Land was under Turkish rule and it was difficult to make a pilgrimage to the Mount Calvary in Jerusalem. Calvaries were especially popular with the Franciscan and Jesuit orders, and are most common in Italy and Habsburg Central Europe. They were usually placed in parks near a church or a monastery, typically on a hill which the visitor gradually ascends. Italian ones are usually called a Sacromonte, Holy Mountain or Hill. There are a group of 9 Sacri Monti of Piedmont and Lombardy that are especially notable. Their dates of foundation vary between 1486 and 1712. Devotions would be most popular in Passion Week, before Easter, when large processions around the stations would be held, and mystery plays might be acted. If a Calvary was established in an inhabited place, it might result in a location of a new village or town. Several villages and towns are named after such a complex. The Mount of Calvary was the site outside the gates of Jerusalem where the crucifixion of Christ took place. The scene was replicated around the world in numerous Calvary hills after the Counter-Reformation, and they are used by Roman Catholics in particular as part of their worship and veneration of God. The term is derived from the Latin translation in the Vulgate of the Aramaic name for original hill, Golgotha, where it was called Calvarii Locus, Latin for the place of the skull. Martin Luther translated Golgotha as skull place, Skedelstadt. This translation is debated. At the very least, it is not clear whether it referred to the shape of the hill, its use as a place of execution or burial, or refers to something else. Calvary Hill today refers to a roughly life-size depiction of the scene of crucifixion with crucifixes, usually the cross of Jesus and the 2 criminals, but many are more elaborate, including sculptures of additional figures. These scenes of the crucifixion are set up on small hillocks, which may be natural or artificial. Often 14 or so stations of the cross are laid out on the way up to the pilgrimage hill, and there is often a small, remote church or chapel located between a few dozen to several hundred meters away. Calvary Hills are also a symbol of Brittany, where they were built during the Breton Renaissance, between 1450 and the 17th century, especially in the Finistère and specially created parish closes. Of great importance was the erection of Calvary Hills north of the Alps in the Baroque era during the Counter-Reformation. Representative examples: Calvary Hill, Bergkirchen Eisenstadt. Calvary Hill, Frauenkirchen. Calvary Hill, Lockenhaus. In Neusiedl am See. In Pinkefeld. In Sankt Paul im Levantal. In Sankt Stephan in Gaeltal. Near the Agsbach Charterhouse in Agsbach, the village in the Watchog. In Falkenstein in the Wine Quarter. In Kirchberg am Wechsel. In Lilienfeld, largest Calvary Hill in Austria. In Marbach an der Donau. In Maria Lanzendorf near Vienna. In Pillersdorf in the Wine Quarter. Calvary Hill, Retz. In Eggenberg. In Zwettl. Calvary Hill, Agen in the Mulkreis. In Freistadt. Calvary Hill, Gosau. Calvary Hill, Krenzmünster. In St. Martin am Kreis. In Schwertberg. Calvary Hill, Maria Buell. Calvary Hill, Maria Plain. In Oberndorf bei Salzburg. Calvary Hill, Bruckendermoor. Calvary Hill, Deutschfeistritz. Calvarienberg, Graz. Calvary Hill, Leoben. In St. Margaret Hen bei Niddelfeld. Calvary Hill, St. Radegund bei Graz. Calvary Hill Chapel, Arsel, in the Innsbruck quarter of Arsel. In Kufstein. Calvary Hill, Thor. In Hernals. In Myadzil, a small town north of Minsk. In Minsk. In Moresnet/Plombières. In Malmedy. Cerro Calvario. The Oka Calvary Trail near Oka, Quebec. Calvary Hill near Algmas. In Geidenpog-Gedleburg, German, Sankt Georgenthal. In Kwikhof, German, Twickauenbomen. Lalibela. The Calvary at Mount St. Bernard's Abbey in Leicestershire. https://in.wikipedia.org/wiki/mount_st_bernard_abbey. There is also another hill called Calvary Hill a few miles north in Thringstone, but its history is unknown and it has no known monuments. The French, Calvaire of Notre Dame de Tronon and Saint Jean Trollman, Greater French, Calvaire, dates to 1450 and is one of the oldest in Brittany. Other famous locations in Brittany are Cammana, Gehenno, Great French, Calvaire. Gamilliot, Grosser French, Calvaire. La Martyre. La Roche-Maurice. Lampol Gamilliot. Pencran. Pleben, Grosser French, Calvaire. Plaudery. Plougasteldulas, Great French, Calvaire. Plougonven, Great Calvaire. Sizun. Saint-Figonec, French, Enclos Paroissiel, Great French, Calvaire. In alphabetical order by place: Calvary Hill, Arweiler, with Calvarenberg Abbey, Arweiler, County of Arweiler, Rhineland-Palatinate. Calvary Hill, Aderbach, County of Freising, Bavaria. Calvary Hill Chapel, Altemunster. In Bad Kissingen. In Bad Neuenahr-Arweiler, as a school. In Bad Lauer. In Bad Tolz-Mühlfratschhausen, Bavaria. In Berchtesgaden. Calvary Hill, Bergheim, Rhein-Erft-Kreis, North Rhine-Westphalia. In Beidingen, County of Ostallgäu. In Berkungen, Thuringia. In Berladingen. In Cham, Upper Palatinate. In Donauwörth. Calvary Hill, Dorweiler, County of Düren, North Rhine-Westphalia. In Abnach in the Oberpfalz. In Falkenberg, Oberpfalz. In Fichtelberg, Oberfranken. In Fulda. In Fussen. Calvary Hill, Greeting, County of Roth, Bavaria. Calvary Hill, Fussen, County of Ostallgäu, Bavaria. In Gorlitz in the Heiligen Grab Ensemble. Calvary Hill, Gundelsheim, Württemberg. In Immenstadt. Near the pilgrimage church, Allerheiligen in Jettingen-Skepik. In the pilgrimage village of Kinsweiler. Calvary Hill, Kirchenthumbach, County of Neustadt an der Waldnab, Bavaria. Klosterlechfeld-Seebellow. In Konnersreuth. Calvary Hill, Lauterhofen, County of Neumarkt in the Oberpfalz, Bavaria. In Legries. In Lübeck, Jerusalemsburg. In Marsburg. At Kreuzberg Abbey in the Rhone. Calvary Hill, Mosath, County of Schwandorf, Bavaria. In Ostritz, Saxon. At St. Marienthal Abbey. Calvary Hill, Parsberg, County of Neumarkt in the Upper Palatinate, Bavaria. In Painting in Upper Bavaria. In Framed. In Pillingen Rhineland-Palatinate. In Pobenhausen and also in Polling, both in Upper Bavaria. In Possenhofen Municipality of Pocking on Lake Starnberg. In the Devil's Cave near Pottenstein. Calvary Hill, Prums, Eifelkreis Bitburg Prum, Rhineland-Palatinate. Calvary Hill, Allendorf, in the municipality of Blankenheim. Calvary Hill, Riekalsried. In Sichtigber on the Lower Mund. In Stulingen. Calvary Hill, Schwabag, County of Augsburg, Bavaria. In Sonthefed. In Strahlen on the Lower Rhine. Bei Wettenhausen in the municipality of Campbelltal. In Winnigmunchen, near Munich. In Xanten am Niederrhein. In Zella and the Wiesenthal Chapel on the Morenberg. The Calvary Hill at the pilgrimage site of Klosterlechfeld in Bavaria. There is not Stations of the Cross Path, but a monument with outside staircase. On the hill of Philaremos on Rhodes. Calvary Hill in Pex. Sacromonte of Piedmont in Lombardy. Sacromonte di Varallo. Sacred Mount Calvary of Domodossola. San Vivaldo Monastery in Monteone. Sacromonte di Orta. Sacromonte di Varese. Sacromonte di Cray. Sacromonte di Giffa. Sacromonte di Isucho. Sacromonte di Europa. Sacromonte di Belmonte. Zamashu Calvareja. Calvareja, Lithuania. Verkiai Calvary. Kalwaria Zagrzydowska, near Krakow. Kora Kalwaria, near Warsaw. Wejherowo, near Gdansk. Kalwaria Podklaska, near Przemysl. Kalwaria Pananica, in Katowice. Paykosk, near Inowroclaw. Kora Swiatijani, near Opole. Wambierzyce, near Klavsko. Ussy, near Pilok. In the village of Bild, county of Tymisz. Kalwaria Banska Stydavnica. Prešov. Spiski Jerusalem. Bratislava, the oldest Calvary in Hungarian kingdom. Marianka. Skalica. Roznava. Nitrok. Dolany, Pezinok district. In Smarged Pri Jelsa, German, St. Marine Bayer Lackstein. Kalvarija, Maribor. In Polenka. German. Atlas der Europäischen Heiligenberge, Kalvarienberg und Devotionstätten, in German, Turin, Direction für Tourismus, Sport und Garden der Region Piemont, 2003. Walter Brunner, 1990, Styrisch Kalvarienberg, in German, Graz etc., Schneider, ISBN 3-900993-02-5. Elizabeth Roth, 1967, Der Folkreich Kalvarienberg and Literatur und Bildkunst des Spätmittelalters, in German, 2nd ed., Berlin, Erich Schmidt, Philologische Studien und Quellen 2, ISSN 0554-06774. Louise Marie Tillet, 1989, Reiswege durch die Bretagne. Kalvayers und Romanische Kirchen, in German, Würzburg, Hector Verlag, ISBN 3-429-01186-8. Kath. Pfarrant, Maria Himmelfahrt, Johannes Sport, 1989, Der Kalvarienberg zu Wettenhausen. Gebiet und Geschichte einer Alterwürdigen Wallfahrtsstadt, in German, Kameltal, SN. French. Yves Pascal Castel, 1997, Croatie Calvaires en Bretagne. Croatia Hoc Alvarihu or Bros, in French, Trelevanez, Minihai Levanez, ISBN 2-908230-09-7, also in the Breton language. Marc de Seignex, 2001, La Bretagne de Enclosité de Calvaires, in French, Rennes, West France, ISBN 2-7373-2261-8, Memoirs de l'Histoire. Yannick Pelletier, 1996, Les Enclos Paroissiaux de Bretagne, in French, Paris, Gisserat, Les Universals Gisserat 13, ZDBID 2216999-4.